plant yucca also shows mutualistic relationship. Now this is it. And moth and yucca plant, right? Amorphophallus, it is 6 feet taller plant, taller flower, tallest flower. Then outbreeding devices to avoid self pollination. Now continuous self pollination result in inbreeding depletion at its kind of loss, right? No variation. Now so there are some devices, there is self okay. So the difference in the distance, but like different position of the stigma and stigma and what pollen grain. And another device is self incompatibility, it is kind of genetic mechanism to prevent self pollination. Okay, then another device is self pollination is a production of unisexual flowers, example in cucumbers, right? Castor and maize, these are the monoecious, like each plant has male and female different flowers, right, present at different flowers. The sex organ male and female present on different flowers but on the same plant. So this is monoecious, it prevents both autogamy but not heterogamy, because different flowers they can be cross pollinated. And in papaya, like male and female flowers, each plant is either male or either female, so it is dioecious condition prevents both autogamy and heterogamy, right? Now pollen pistil interaction, it is chemically dynamic process, and only same type of species can be pollinated. The pollen from the same species can be germinated on the stigma. And there is artificial hybridization. In artificial hybridization we want a desired rate. So for that, what we do, if the flower, if the female plant is bisexual flowers, it means it has both male and female sex organs, right? Like anther, like what stamen and carpel. Now we want to remove we don't want the self pollination, so we remove the what female part, right? It is emasculation, so removal of stamen, removal of anthers from the flower. Okay, removal of anthers, not the female part, right? Removal of the male part. So this is emasculation. And then bagging. Okay, so once they attains the maturity, then we dusted that pollen grain and then rebagging. So that's it. So emasculation, bagging, dusting and rebagging. And if the female plant produces unisexual flowers, no need for emasculation. Okay, so bagging, dusting and then rebagging, this is it. Now in double fertilization, it's kind of like involving syngamy and triple fusion. Now in syngamy, one egg cell, of course there is only one egg cell, and one male gamete fuses to form syngamy, that is zygote, then it becomes embryo. Okay, and other male gamete fuses with secondary nucleus, that is 2m. So this is triple fusion, that forms the primary endosperm nucleus, primary endosperm cell. So central cell converts into primary endosperm cell, PEC, and that develops into endosperm, while zygote develops into embryo. So this is double fertilization. And one more thing is produce a triplet primary endosperm nucleus, that is PEN. Okay, it is a product of triple fusion, remember that. And synergy, what about synergy? So synergies, like these are like two cells, and they have cellular thickening, and once they degenerate, that guide the entry of the pollen tube, okay, into the synergids and releases two male gametes. Okay, so this is it. So this is the synergid. And one more thing, like endosperm, it is a it is like a triploid in angiosperm, like it is triploid nutritive tissue, right? It gives like nourishment to the embryo, developing embryo. Now some mature seeds do not have like this kind of endosperm, so they are non-albuminous or ex-albuminous or non-endospermic seeds. These are pea, bean and groundnuts. And others like endospermic seeds, albuminous or okay, endospermic seeds. So these are like castor, maize, wheat and barley, castor and coconut as well. Okay, so this is it. There are like type of endosperm. The most common one is like the free nuclear endosperm, right, found in the coconut, right. So coconut, so like the cellular formation does not follow the cytokinesis, and once they follow the cytokinesis, there is like the white kernel, formation of white kernel, that is, it is cellular endosperm, right. And that's it. It is most common type is the free nuclear endosperm, like that's it. Now next, what, like study of like development of the like organism is the embryogeny, like from the zygote, then embryo and all this. Now zygote gives rise to like how is the development of the embryo. So first is zygote, then proembryo, then globular, then heart shape, then mature embryo. So that's it. Okay, and that's it. So remember it. And another thing is like there is scutellum. It is in the embryos of monocots only, and it is placed. So grass is family, right, and it is placed laterally, right. And there is coleorhiza, coleoptile. The coleoptile covers the plumule and coleorhiza covers the root. That's it. And it is an undifferentiated sheath. It's not undifferentiated sheath, right. It is an undifferentiated sheath. Okay, that's it. And another thing is like perisperm. What is perisperm? It is a like perisperm, what is it? Is a persistent nucellus. What is persistent nucellus? It is a reminiscence of nucellus are persistent in the mature seed in black pepper and beet. So this residual persistent nuclei is perisperm, present in black pepper and beet. That's it. There are some true fruit and false fruit. Example of false fruit are apple, strawberry and cashew. These are false fruit. True fruits, these are only develop only from the ovary. Most fruits develop only from ovary, so these are true fruits. This is parthenocarpy. These are seedless fruits. Apomixis, it is formation of seeds without the fertilization. It is apomixis. It is that's it. In citrus and mango there is adventive polyembryony, in which nuclear cells surrounding the embryo sac start dividing and protrude into the embryo sac and develop into the embryos. And apomixis is kind of asexual reproduction that mimics the sexual reproduction. In asexual reproduction, no formation of gametes and no fusion of no fusion. That's it. It is asexual reproduction. Is kind of like clone. Yeah, they are clones.